Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So I finally got my hands on the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. If you don't know, I live in the Netherlands and we get everything last. I've been eyeing this ever since I saw it first on TikTok, and I was so excited about it because unlike many others that I've watched here on YouTube and TikTok, I actually do use powder foundation quite often. So I was really excited to see this. I do have a disclaimer before we get started. I hope that the lighting is okay. I've been struggling with it all morning. This is a new light. I've never worked with it before, so I hope that it's okay. I also don't have a backdrop because I'm actually still working on my little filming corner, but I was just too excited. I couldn't pass this up. So we are going to be jumping right in. Alright, so my hair is out of the way. I have not prepped my face yet. My face is freshly washed. Today I'm going to be keeping it very simple because I don't want anything to mess this up. So I'm just going to go straight in with moisturizer. My favorite moisturizer is this little jelly cream from, what is it, Touch in Sol. It is the Pretty Filter Waterful Glow Cream. This is my second jar and I absolutely love it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. It makes your face feel like a baby bum. So soft. And it smells so good too. I am going to be priming my face, and the only thing that I'm going to be using is the Farsali Skin Tone Blur. I really, well, actually should I? Because this is supposed to be pore minimizing and whatever. So let me read a little bit on this and then I'll decide if I use the Farsali or not. Alright, so I've read a little bit about it. I'm not going to bore you with all the details because by now I'm sure that you've watched plenty of videos. The reason that I decided to upload my own is because one, I love powder foundations and I really wanted to review it. Two, it was really hard for me to find a shade for my skin tone. So I got the shade 245 Golden Honey. So if you are close to my skin tone, then definitely stay tuned to see if this is for you. But I'm not going to be using this primer after all because one of the claims is actually that it's supposed to be blurring. So I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to see if this guy is going to be blurring because skin tone blurring, that's what it does. Like I said, it's shade 245 Golden Honey. It's firm, girl. This is what the color looks like. Looking at it, it's probably too dark for me right now. Can we see that? Can we even? This is what it looks like. It definitely looks a little bit peachy orange to me. I'm kind of scared, but this is what we got. This is actually the only color that I had available online on the website where I got it, so I pretty much didn't have a lot of choice. And there is another website here, but they are asking 20 euros for it, and I'm not going to pay that for a L'Oreal product. Y'all need to chill. Okay, I mean, I'm excited, but not 20 euros worth of excitement. For concealer, I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to use my go-to, which is the Born This Way Golden Beige. I also have Warm Beige. Let's do Warm Beige. So, like I said, I use powder foundations on a regular basis. My go-to powder foundations are the MAC Studio Fix powder foundation, which is absolutely phenomenal. This one I have in C40, so not NC, but just the C40. It is a very good shade for me. And then the other one, ow, that hurt. Other one that I love is one by Sephora, and this is the Sephora Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. I have mine in medium 33. Let's blend some. I'm going to be using my Dose of Color sponge, which is also really good. Usually I would go ahead and spot conceal spots like this, but I'm not going to use that, or I'm not going to do that today, just to see how good this powder actually covers up tough spots like that. Alright, the concealer is blended and I'm going to go ahead and set it. To do that, I'm going to be using my, what is this, Maybelline Fit Me in the color Light Medium 20. I really love this powder. It looks really dark in the pan, but then when you apply it, it's really highlighting. Even now, for my pale ass. I'm going to be doing one side with a sponge, I believe, with the sponge that comes with it, and then one side with this brush how I would normally do it. This is the little sponge that comes with it, and let's go about town with it. Girl, this is gonna be hella orange. Girl, look at that. Way too dark. I can already see, but wish me luck. Oh my god, it's way too orange. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so the color is terrible. Terrible color for me. It is way too orange. Look at that. And I don't know. Actually not wowed by the coverage. It is doing some tricks on me right now. So it's very orange right here, and then here it turned pink. I don't know if you can see that, but it's turning pink on the sides of my face. Look at that! Look at that ashiness! How is that even possible? How is that even a thing? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! I'm trying to decide whether it's just the shade or if it's the powder. So now I'm gonna grab my brush. Ooh, it has a lot of kickback in the pan. Can we see that? Kickback, hello, kickback. There you go. And let's do this side with the brush. Oh my goodness. Okay, so looking at it, I must say that I absolutely hate the sponge side, but I'm not mad at the brush side. I guess because it's more buffed in. Let me try to zoom you guys in a little bit more, see if you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so this is the sponge side. You can see that on the double chin action, it's looking all kinds of crazy. I mean, it looks, I don't know how it looks. It looks okay until you come to my Miss Corona chin. And here you can see that it's doing something crazy here. It turned a little bit pink. And then this is the brush side. I can obviously still see my spots, but it's way more buffed in, and therefore it's not as much of an eyesore to me as this side. So the texture, my face feels really like silky soft. It's mainly the color that I'm just like, no. The color is terrible for me. It is a bad shade for me. So moving on, I'm actually going to be doing the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. What a transformation, right? So I was not planning on doing all of this, but I kind of got carried away. So yeah, this is what we are looking like, and I'm absolutely going nowhere, but I must say I am kind of sort of feeling myself a lot. Okay, so let me tell you what I've done. So I buffed out the powder foundation really well with a brush, and then I went ahead and applied bronzer, applied blush, highlighter, obviously, and then I drenched my face in my favorite setting spray, which is the Morphe setting spray, and I must say that it definitely has come together. Now, I have only been sitting in front of this light, so I have no idea if this actually looks good in broad daylight. We're gonna test that out really soon, but at this point, really, I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I still hate the color, but it's not bothering me anymore. Not even when I look in the mirror, which I have a big mirror over there. It's not bothering me at all. So I'm gonna go about my day. Right now it is 14:47, if you can see that over there. and I've already been wearing this for an hour right now. So I'm gonna be checking in with you later and let you know how this is looking like. All right, guys, so a quick little update. I'm sitting right in front of a window. There is absolutely no sun today, but I just wanted you to see what this is looking like in broad daylight. I mean, what just happened with this powder? Like, I totally don't understand. Like, did I just make it work? Or did the powder just work for me? Like, I am very much, very, I mean, ooh, very confused. Very confused. Like, it's looking really good. It feels really smooth too on the face, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll check in later. All right, I'm back for another check-in. It is a golden hour, baby, so I thought that I would sit in front of my window again and just show you how everything is looking like. I just took a peek in the mirror myself before I started filming, and it is still looking really, really good. I don't see anything weird happening on my face yet. And by the way, it's right now 5:30. So it has been, I can't count, but it has been a couple hours. Hi, hello, I am back. And this is my face after 7.5 hours of wear. So right now it's almost 8:30. So that's almost 7.5 hours. And this is what my face is looking like. I'm gonna zoom you guys in right away so that you can see. So this is what my face looks like up close. This is the sponge side. And then this is the brush side. I am impressed. My face looks pretty damn good for it to be 7.5 hours. Now I have oily skin, oily in the middle, and the rest is pretty normal. And I am definitely oily in my T-zone, but not as oily as I would normally be. So that is definitely a plus. And then nothing has budged or moved. Everything is still in its place. The coverage, I wouldn't definitely not say that it's full coverage. I would say that this is a light coverage buildable to a medium coverage, because I can still I can still see my spots and everything, and even when I tried to cover them with the sponge, dabbing the foundation on, the powder on, it still did not hide them. So definitely not a full coverage, which, don't get me wrong, that is definitely not what I'm looking for, because powder foundation, I use that when I'm lazy. So on a daily basis, when I want to go outside and want to be presentable, I'm not looking for a lot of coverage. I'm looking for an even skin tone, and it definitely does do that. Besides, you know, from the color, but that's a different story. So the coverage is not really a problem for me. The face really does look smooth. It even feels smooth. It's long wearing. And what else? The only thing that I absolutely hate is the shade. Even though I made it work for me today, I really don't like the shade. It is way too orange for me. And you saw the sorcery that it did on my jawline on this side. I mean, that was kind of crazy. So no, the color is definitely not the color for me. So I'm definitely going to be, how many times am I going to say definitely? So I would love to buy another color when this powder is more available in Holland, which right now it's not, but I'll wait. So yeah, other than that, I think that that is about everything. The only thing that I would like to show you is what my face looks like after blotting it. So I'm gonna take my MAC blotting powder because it's right here in front of me, so why not? And I'm just gonna take my brush real quick, tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna see what it looks like, you know, after you blot it. Because some makeup products definitely don't like you to blot. But this is okay though. This is what my face looks like after I blotted it with my MAC loose blotting powder, and it definitely looks refreshed, but it doesn't look like I could get, you know, a lot of hours more of wear out of it. I would say about 2 to 3 hours max, and that would be it. I mean, that would be like 10 hours. Who needs more than that? Me, sometimes, but not all the time, but it definitely looks, you know, refreshed and presentable again. So there you have it. I think I touched on all the subjects. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this review. If you did, then please go ahead and help me out by subscribing to my channel, like this video, and comment down below, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.